Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning into this video. Sorry it's been a while since I posted anything. Things have been a bit hectic. But in the meantime, I did finish my first bullet journal. This is actually a huge deal for me because it's the first time I've ever filled up a notebook completely. And I just wanted to share a flip through with you guys of everything in my journal. And as you kind of go through it, you'll see that obviously everything isn't perfect. Honestly, most of the time everything isn't even neat. So if you're feeling like intimidated about starting a journal, this is just my way of showing y'all that things don't have to work out and things can be as funky and strange as they need to be as long as the system works for you. And everything's not going to look as perfect as it does on Instagram, but as long as it's a functional planner for you guys, that's all that matters. If you guys are ever feeling like discouraged about trying to start a journal of your own, I hope you can take some inspiration from this to like maybe start one of your own one day, or just, I hope you enjoy looking at it in general. A lot of the spreads that I set up were heavily inspired by other YouTubers and Instagrammers. I don't really have a complete list of everything that I did, but a lot of my stuff was like inspired by others and then just kind of winged most of the time. I ended up just kind of, as I went through, adding more and more stuff. No, this page had some washi on it before, but I took it off, so kind of got stuff like that. But I ended up finding along the way what worked for me and what didn't. I had a lot of empty pages going through and just a lot of junk crammed in because I was super gung-ho about this, and I was like, yeah, I want to do everything all at once. And as time went on, I realized things didn't work. Like this time tracker here, you can see that I kept up with it for a little bit and then I ditched it, and then here I wanted to do a doodle challenge, but I dropped it. And you'll see that some of my brain dumps are completely full, like February's, and some of them are like half empty. I set up a page for workouts and like workout inspiration, but I never actually did it. But then I love the self-loving spread, and I think I got that from Caitlin's Corner, I want to say. And then I filled blank pages with stickers that my friends gave me, lots of packing lists for conventions, lots of inspiration of things I wanted to make, and just generally it's all over the place. I started doing collages and like little just memories pages for conventions and travel that I did, which was nice. I really like that. I tried doing a smaller calendar this month, realized it didn't work. You can see here that my brain dump page wasn't used this month at all. I tried to make myself a workout plan, which I like totally dropped almost instantly. Unsurprising for anybody who knows me. I tried to plan out my goals a bit more concrete for the year, but I ended up not using that spread. I did a no spend month, which actually was wonderful, and I kind of want to do another one in August, but we will see. I actually went back and made a full calendar for March because I realized it wasn't working for me, and you guys should definitely be willing to do that kind of stuff. If you realize something isn't working, you know what, just make a new one, remake it. That's what you gotta do. I found this running task list idea from, oh my god, I can't remember who it was, and I did that. I did a huge spread for Nightwish after I saw one of their concerts again. They're my favorite band and I love them so. I did the Boho Berry Challenge. I got Star Wars D&D notes in here. This is the week of my Egypt trip and more journaling. I kind of dropped the journaling pretty fast. I realized it wasn't super for me to do like structured journaling, but sometimes I'll do it if I want. I tried the list format of a monthly there, but it didn't super work for me. Got a little savings jar, which was cute, but since I didn't have any like standard of what line is how much money, it just kind of looked wonky. I did 2 lines. I combined 1 line a day in my happiness log, which didn't super work for me because I realized I was kind of just chronicling what happened in the day more than talking about happies, which was the purpose of the log, so I switched that back. Once again, another unused brain dump, and then another convention photos, fun times. This spread that you're seeing right now actually ended up being my favorite weekly organization spread. I loved it a lot, and and I did a couple like full page dailies, which I realized were not the thing for me. Oops, more sticky pages. I use rubber cement as my glue, and clearly I need to rethink that because it kind of gets everywhere because I'm not the cleanest person. I started putting monthly goals on my month pages by the end, and I started doing a more fancy version of the mood tracker just because I thought it was cute to have a personalized one. And then I started doing more intense budgeting just because I realized that I needed to see where I was spending my money and to find a way to cut that down. And this is when I was like, oh my god, I have like 5 pages left in this journal. I'm just going to make a bunch of lists and go to my new wish term, which is exactly what I did. And I just made a bunch of lists and notes and stuff that stuff that I'd been meaning to do for a while. My next Bujo brainstorm, my next convention packing list, and that was it. That's how I finished it off, guys. Yeah, it's obviously a bit of a mess, but it comes from a place of love, and I hope you guys have the same experience with your bullet journals, and if you don't, I say you guys keep going and keep trying. Thank you for tuning into this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hoped it was informative or inspirational or, encouraging in some sort of way. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a fabulous, fabulous day.